I'm Heather from here booktubes, and today when you are watching this, I am now 30 years old. Dun, 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 dun. So, in celebration, here are 30 random facts about me that you may or may not have known. I tried to do it things that I haven't really mentioned much or too much or not the whole thing on my channel or on Instagram. And yeah, it's gonna be quick, it's gonna be narcissistic, it's gonna be beautiful. All right. Number one, my favorite color is teal. I kind of lose interest the brighter that you get, but if it's muted or dark, think cottagecore teal rather than spring break teal. Does that make sense? Two, I don't consider myself an animal person. I do have 2 dogs and I do have 2 cats, but honestly, those are more so to make my family happy. And as much as I do enjoy them and love them, I feel like I could go my whole adult life without a pet and be okay. Yeah, I don't know. I just, it doesn't infuse me with joy. It's just like, Number 3, I hate the texture of foam and velvet. Foam, like a foam ball or like foam padding on a bed or Tempur-Pedic. I like feel it in my teeth and like the tips of my fingers. I don't like it. I do really like how velvet looks visually, but I really hate the texture. Number 5, I think the pink toy aisle is deeply sexist and or homophobic. So basically pink used to be a masculine color. Obviously colors don't actually have anything to do with genders or your identity or any of the things. They're literally just colors, but somehow we have given them this connotation. And pink used to be a masculine color. You thought of it when it was like bloody rags type thing. It was like the manly hero soldier color. And then after the World Wars, they just switched it. And now like the entire aisle, the entire toy aisle is pink. And you have the whole pink tax idea where basically you will have a hammer and then you will have a smaller hammer with a pink handle on it, and that smaller hammer with the pink handle will cost more than the larger, more helpful hammer will. So that's annoying, but I wish that we had toy aisles, especially for girls, because it just does tend to be very, very pink and purple, that we had more color options available in the things that they like. And we do, but they're like so much more expensive, and they're like specialty items almost. It just drives me crazy. Number 5, I play flute and piano. I have been playing piano since I was 8 years old or so, and I still play it frequently today. Flute, I started when I was about 14. I played it all through high school. I took private lessons, and I did get pretty proficient, but it is not something I've kept up with a ton as an adult. I do actually teach beginner flute lessons, but I really don't play my flute at all. And so I know I've lost a lot of my skill, even though I can still do it. Number 6, when I was a little girl, I wanted to be a cashier with fake nails, fake long nails. I wanted my hair up in a messy bun. I wanted blue eyeshadow. I wanted to smack my gum and click all the buttons on the cash register. Like, that was my goal in life. And I have never been a cashier. But when I was a little girl, those cashiers, they were like the coolest thing I'd ever seen. Number 7, I'm happily married. I have mentioned this in previous videos, but honestly, I like to mention it to kind of throw creepers up a warning sign, because men tend to take another man's claim more seriously than a woman's no. So there you go. Number 8, I procrastinate. I procrastinate everything. I build it up in my head as it's going to be an ordeal. And anytime it is actually an ordeal, that just confirms to myself that I should procrastinate the next thing because it's going to be an ordeal. I have a huge problem with paperwork, with phone calls, with any technological thing that I'm not confident I'm going to know how to do. That was a big barrier for me to start a booktube channel, because I was just like, I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know how to edit. I don't know how to upload. I don't know any of the things. And I have now had my channel it's been 10 months. I've had my channel for 10 months, and there have been a lot of things that I've learned, but there are also things that I haven't done yet. So I'm building up to it, but I procrastinate it. It intimidates me. Number 9, I despise washing dishes. I'd rather clean anything else than wash dishes. Number 10, I'm a bad minimalist. What do I mean by that? I literally mean that I have minimalistic tendencies. I kind of have a minimalistic mindset. I've done a lot of progress on it over the last, 8, 9-ish years, honestly. However, I do bring a lot of things in the house, and a lot of it's not me, a lot of it is family. But I still buy a lot of things, but I'm pretty good at decluttering. But my house needs decluttered in like a major way right now. And I'm gonna have to spend time on it sometime soon. Number 11, I don't drink. I've never drunk alcohol. I've never had any whatsoever. I grew up in a very religious, conservative household. Alcohol was a complete no. When I was 21, when I turned 21, I was already pregnant with my first child. And yeah, alcohol is not a thing that I've ever done. It's not something I want to do because 1, I don't have a problem with it. 2, I don't spend any money on it. 3, I don't spend any calories on it. And 4, I don't like the idea of the loss of control and of not liking who I am as a person, as a drunk. So I don't do it. Number 12, I despise being cold. I'm cold all the time. I despise it so much. Number 13, I kill plants. I love plants. I love foliage. I love flowers. I love all of the things. I am very much a plant lover, but I kill them like nobody's freaking business. And so I have started buying faux plants, and I buy cut flowers, and that's kind of my fix because having dying plants all over the place is not really all that inspiring. Number 14, I view anyone who is cruel to animals as a potential serial killer. Ever since like a little kid, I don't know for sure that this is 100% true, but when I was a little kid, I heard that all serial killers have something in common, and that it's cruelty to animals as children. And now, literally, if there's like a kid, there's like a kid messing with like a frog or anything, like it doesn't have to be a pet, it doesn't have to be a cat or a dog, but like even like a fly, I view them as a potential serial killer. I really do. I have a problem with it. And obviously I don't think you should be cruel to animals anyhow. I don't think cruelty is ever a good thing. But I genuinely am like, don't look at them the wrong way because they might kill you someday. Number 15, I am a bad swimmer. I can swim. I can get from point A to point B, but I'm not a strong swimmer and I'm not confident, and if it ever came down to me swimming or drowning, there's a 50-50 chance of which way it would go. I can swim, some. I'm not a good swimmer. Number 16, my love can be bought with tacos. I kid you not. Give me tacos, coffee, books. I don't need anything else from you. If you want to buy me flowers, that's fine, but I tend to buy myself flowers because then I get to pick them, and I just find joy in that. But yeah, I eat tacos all of the time. Number 17, TJ Maxx is my favorite store. I plan on going there today, as a matter of fact, because I have to go grocery shopping, and the grocery store is right by the TJ Maxx, and yeah, I'm gonna go. It's my favorite. I buy my planners and notebooks there. I buy a lot of my clothing there. This sweater came from there. I love their throw pillows. I love their candles. I love their faux plants. They have really cute baby blankets. They'll have like floral ones and like the mink soft plush material. Yeah, I love that store. That's where I get like all my purses. I've gotten lots of shoes. I get a lot of things there. Number 18, I dislike men that I can lead around. When I was back in the dating game, I disliked feeling like I had a puppy on a leash. I wanted someone who would throw in person, who would do something with me if that was the thing that they wanted to do, but if they didn't want to, they were just like, yeah, no, I'll pass. I just dislike, I don't know. guess I just want to see like a strength of character and not feel like they're just, I don't know. Number 19, a book without a happily ever after bothers me forever. Forever. I can't even remember like what the books are that I read as a kid that had this, but I remember like the feeling and just the annoyance and the, are you freaking kidding me? That's what happened. Even like there's a popular series, it's a YA series. I won't tell you what it is, but if you've read it, then you'll know. There's like this love story happening in this YA series, and then at the very end, she gets turned into a tree. He sacrifices himself for her and gets turned into the tree instead. And that's how it ends. And like she goes and visits the tree and can hear her name when the wind goes through the leaves. And I'm just like, he's a freaking tree for eternity? That's where this story ended? I have not recovered. I never will recover. It bothers me. It like grates on my insides. It's like, I don't like it. I don't like it. It doesn't have to be a love story. I don't like if the characters die. I don't even like bittersweet endings, okay? Listen. Onward, that movie with the elves, the blue elves, it's like an animated movie from like Disney and Pixar or something like that. I cry every time I see that stupid movie. And you know why? It's because like he doesn't get the moment. Like the moment exists, but like he doesn't get it. I'm just like, what the freak? I can't do it. Number 20, I am a crier. I don't know if I'm just like empathetic or what, but I will cry if somebody else is sad. I will cry seeing a moment in front of me. Movies, people tearing up make me tear up. Like I cry. If I'm mad, I cry. If I'm sad, I cry. It is like the release of the pressure of my emotions. If you cry in front of me, I will cry. I will like tear up. So, yay. If you guys watch Psych, you know that Birthing Guster is a sympathetic crier. I was just like, oh my gosh, it's speaking to my soul. Like, this is who I am. Number 21, I love Taylor Swift. I have loved her since I was a teenager with her very first album. When Tim McGraw and Our Song and Teardrops in My Guitar was coming out, I wasn't allowed to listen to any music that wasn't sacred music, but I was in Oklahoma visiting my cousins, and my cousin had the Taylor Swift album on her iPod and let me listen to it, and I listened to like every single song a million times on that trip, and I have been just a lifelong Taylor Swift fan. I love all of her albums. I love her as a person. I genuinely think that she is a good, kind person who's doing the best she can and is doing the best she can to not let her career ruin her life. And I find that fascinating, and I just think she's amazing, and I wish her nothing but the best. Number 22, I did not have a haircut until I was 6. It was all the way down to my butt. It was long, it was wavy, it was heavy. I have extremely thick hair. It was a lot, and it had never been cut. My mother literally kept it in braids like all of the time because it would get massive tangles in a day if she didn't. Number 23, I don't eat breakfast or enjoy breakfast food. I don't like it. I don't like eating in the morning. Now I drink coffee, and I do really enjoy coffee first thing in the morning. This can be a problem because I can have low blood sugar drops, apparently. Sometimes I'll drink like 4 cups of coffee, and then it's like 2:30 in the afternoon and I haven't eaten anything, and I'm shaking and literally like trying to eat a snack while my food microwaves because I'm starving. It's not great. It's not great, but I don't like eating right after I wake up or even like close to waking up, and I don't like breakfast food. I really don't like eggs. I don't like pancakes. I don't like cereal. I, especially as a kid, like could not eat yogurt. I thought I don't like bacon. I do like sausage and I do like potatoes. And that was like it. And I like bagels. And what else? I don't like oatmeal, French toast, omelets, breakfast sandwiches. Breakfast is not where it's at for me. I would used to eat like leftover spaghetti for breakfast. True story. Number 24, I dislike physical affection except from my favorites. This is not because of trauma or anything. This is just, I just don't like touching everybody. I don't. And I do get like touched out really easily, I feel like. And I know this from having children because they're like on you and wiggling on you all the freaking time. And then there will like reach a point in the day where I'm like, I need you to not be next to me. Like, I need to not be touched. I need a minute of space. Number 25, I am an incredibly bad singer slash dancer. Dancing was not allowed in my household. I am very musical. Right? I know a ton about music. I understand beats and time signatures and key signatures and what this note is versus I understand it, but I cannot make my body follow it. Whether that be my voice, I sing like off key, even though like I understand keys and I understand it, I can't do it. And yeah, I'm an incredibly bad dancer, just like so bad. However, I take a lot of joy as an adult teaching my kids to dance really badly. Technically my boys get most of their dances from Fortnite, but like I enjoy the getting them to move, and it's just very dorky and glorious. Number 26, I know a lot about sports. I don't care about sports like at all, and I know a ton about them. I understand what you're talking about with basically any sports game, know a lot about them, I don't care. Number 27, I jump so easily, like jump scares, and I'm terrified of like the simplest things like supernatural. Terrifies me. I get creeped out every single episode. We're only in like season 2. And yeah, I jump really easily. In fact, my 6-year-old came up next to me the other day. I like jumped and screamed. It was like, ah. And I also have like a very delayed reflex with it. So I'll be like, boo. I'll be like, ah. Like a whole 2 seconds later. Number 28, I have never broken a bone. And before I had my children, I had never been to the emergency room. And now that streak no longer continues. Number 29, my hair is very coarse and wiry. It's an odd texture, very thick. And yeah, it's not the fun time that it looks. Number 30, I am really looking forward to my 30s. I genuinely believe that this is going to be a fantastic time of life for me. My youngest is 3 years old, and I am looking forward to not having little kids. I'm looking forward to all of the things that come just with age and knowing who you are and what you believe in. And yeah, I'm just really looking forward to it. I'm not sad about turning 30. I had a mini quarter life crisis at 25 and was like, oh my god, I'm getting so old. I hate it here. And yeah, I got over that, and I am really looking forward to 30. So thank you so much for caring enough to watch this video that is literally all about me. And let me know if we have anything in common or something that you can't even fathom, like being like that. Let me know. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.